waited way too long and it got dark, and so the lighting is horrible, but we're gonna go with it, okay? Okay. So, Happy New Year. I thought I would do kind of a recap post of everything that I read this year. Okay, so I checked out around 150 books from the library this year, which is a lot. But I didn't read them all. I didn't write them. Well, I didn't like them all. I didn't. So I'm only doing the ones that I really liked. So we'll see how that goes. And I'm trying the phone filming thing again too, and I think that has an effect on the quality. So anyway, so here are the series that I read this year that I really liked. I guess honorable mention goes to the Girl of Fire and Thorns trilogy. I did reread that this year, but it is not new. I read the series. Okay, this was actually a really good exercise for me because as I looked through all of my reading history from the library this past year, I realized that there were a couple of series that I never even finished, and one of them is the Glamourist Histories by Mary Robinette Kowal. The first book in the series is Shades of Milk and Honey. So it's Regency era. If there was magic, I talked about it in one of my first vlogs. I read one of the other books, one of the books in the series, and I never finished. So I should go into that and I should look that up. So I really liked that series. The Paper Magician series by Charlie N. Holmberg. I liked those a lot. The Finishing School series is still ongoing. I think the last one is out now. It's called Manners and Mutiny. I have it on hold, but I haven't read it yet. That's by Gail Carriger. Dearest by Alethea Contis. The first one in that series was Enchanted? Anyway, I think it's kind of a fun series, kind of a fun fractured fairy tale sort of thing, and I enjoy it just fine. So I like that one. Also, the second in the duology, The Other World by Skylar Dorset, Boy with the Hidden Name. I read that this year. I didn't love the series, but I find the writer herself very engaging. If you want to embarrass me sometime, ask me about the fan fiction of hers that I really like, and I'll recommend it to you. And that's kind of how I found out about the books. And then I saw it at the bookstore one time, and I was like, I know her, I know this book, so I read it, and I liked it. Now that you're here, I talked about that one in the vlog. I have While You Were Gone, which is the second one in the hopefully duology. Might be a trilogy, but I think it's just a duology. Is that what you call them? Duologies? I don't know. I have that one. It's checked out somewhere in this house. I'll read it eventually, and I look forward to that. Grounded, Adventures of Rapunzel by Megan Morrison. I'm pretty sure this one's going to be a series. Also a fractured fairy tale that I really enjoyed. So I am going to keep my eye out for other ones of those. The Girl at Midnight by Melissa Gray. I've vlogged about that one. The Story Spinner by Becky Wallace. I've vlogged about that one. The Orphan Queen, I think, is a series. I don't remember enough about it, but I'm still going to keep my eye out for the next one. And I vlogged about that one too. As well as Walk on Earth a Stranger by Ray Carson. You know my feelings on that one. The Illumina Files. I definitely going to keep an eye on that one. This Shattered World, the Starbound trilogy, obviously looking forward to finishing that one up sometime this year. And Winter, which, as you know, finishes the Lunar Chronicles. That was really good. I read it. There's a video about it, but it hasn't come your way yet. And Elemental Blessings trilogy. It might not be a trilogy. It might just be a series. I read the most recent one, Jeweled Fire, recently. It's by Sharon Shin. There's also a video about that one that hasn't come your way yet either, but keep an eye out for that one because I really enjoyed it. And as far as books that are just kind of books, I really liked Princess of Thorns by Stacey J. Cruel Beauty and Crimson Bound by Rosamund Hodge. Both fairy tale adaptations, but not a series. I read both of them this past year. I think only Crimson Bound was new, but I liked it. I liked them both. Stitching Snow by R.C. Lewis. Loved it. And that's another one where I actually have it over here on the table. I just checked it out. Spinning Starlight. So two, again, fairy tale adaptations that I'm not sure yet if they are in the same series because I haven't read the second one yet, but I look forward to it. I actually am really excited. So I really liked that one. Valiant, I vlogged about that one, you know I like it. It's by Sarah McGuire. Illusionarium by Heather Dixon, that one too. Northanger Abbey by Jane Austen is not new this year, but I read it this year and I liked it. And the web series that kind of was the impetus for me reading it finished, or I don't know if it finished, but it basically finished yesterday, and I don't want to tell you how many times I watched the video, but I watched it a lot and it was so good. And Spelled by Betsy Scow. Take it or leave it. Oh, I shouldn't say that. I obviously liked it enough to put it on the list. I vlogged about it. Uprooted, I vlogged about that one, Naomi Novik. And Ash and Bramble, I vlogged about that one very recently. So those are kind of my like takeaway books from this year. Out of the 150 I checked out, those are the ones that I really liked. And I'm gonna pause for a second and kind of show you my New Year's resolution that I came up with earlier today. All right, hold on. Ta-da! So I was bragging earlier this week to someone who buys a lot of books that said, hey, you know, I've read all the books I own because I don't own very many, but I realized that was a lie because you see all these beautiful books. They're very nice. They're leather bound and everything. And I haven't read any of them. And they're mine. They're my dowry. This one is new this year. It's so nice. So my resolution is to actually read these this year, so that I can say that I've read every book I own, and also they're lovely and I should read them. Sorry. Okay. Anyway, so that's my goal, is to read these beautiful books so that I've read every book I own. And so yeah. Do you have any reading related resolutions? Let me know in the comments. Okay, bye.